Hello everyone. Welcome to tonight's short rest. I am the Eye in the Sky host for the evening, Daniel, and I have with me Rayna and Lauren. If you guys want to say hey,
Hello.
what? Hey. So tonight is a special edition of Short Rest, where our fabulous Reyna, the impeccable Prayaria, and the adorable Abigail is going to be showing off this evening for us her amazing drawing skills. So we're all very, very excited about it. We're all just going to hang out and chat and speak and do whatever it is we're going to do. So before I get into these announcements, I want you guys, everyone in chat, we've been talking about doing some drawing, maybe some character art, perhaps Cyprian, perhaps Cassius, perhaps Abigail, one of the characters that Reyna plays. But we're open to suggestions. So if you have suggestions on what we should draw, go ahead and put those in the chat. And once we've done these announcements, we'll figure out what that is and we'll go from there.
I did not make a plan.
Plans are for squares, and
Danielle's in chat. McBluff's in chat.
Yeah.
Oh, Danielle wants you to draw a mountain.
Oh my gosh. Mountain's the best. Okay. Before we get started, you can get started if you want. I don't care. You do it. You do you. All right, so before we get started, we want to tell you about our partners. So here at Ink and Lyre, we are partnered up with Nine Realms Gaming. Nine Realms Gaming creates top-notch tabletop RPG accessories. They make hero vaults, dice trays, dice towers. Now they make GM screens for our wonderful Kickstarter. They're gorgeous and amazing, beautiful. We sold way more than I thought we ever would. I'm so happy you guys love it. And Nine Realms Gaming products are amazing. You can go to their website, ninerealmsgaming.com, and use the promo code LIAR10 to get 10% off of your purchase. They're fantastic. Go check them out. And you can also get the products on our Kickstarter. We also want to shout out Dicey Encounters. Dicey Encounters makes gorgeous handcrafted dice for all of the most dicey encounters you could get involved in. They have standard sets, chunky dice, magnets, and singles. You can grab a whole set with glittering gems. Head over to dicyencounters.com, diceyencountersdice.com, and use the promo code LIAR10 to get 10% off that purchase as well. I believe Lauren's putting those in chat. Yeah, she is. You can follow us everywhere at Ink and Lyre. You can use Command Socials to get access to that. You can check us out on Discord, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, like I said, at Ink and Lyre everywhere. And Lauren's putting those links in the chat as well. And then we want to remind you of our Kickstarter. If you have not seen our Kickstarter yet, go check it out. We just went over $65,000. We are well on our way to tripling up our goal. We're so proud of the Kickstarter, and we're thankful for all of you who have joined us. That Stargazer Guide to Aurora, where Zodiac is coming to D&D. It's a fantastic game, and it's what you see on Fate's End. That's where Mountain was born, in Aurora, and you can play the same setting shared by Mountain, which we're all excited about. So I think that's it. Lauren's putting all those links in. Command Kickstarter, all the fun stuff. Yeah, so let's get going on tonight's short rest. I'm gonna put on some music, I think, as well.
Wait,
just so that I can.
What? Where?
Just some Sirenscape. Some Sirenscape. So what are we drawing here? Not everybody all at once.
I forgot I was muted. So thank you, Bluff. Okay, so Bluff had a great suggestion of doing like a Dia de los Muertos like theme, which I love. And so Abigail and Mountain were also brought up. And so I figured like with the events of the last episode on Wednesday, it would be quite fitting to have Abigail meeting a little tiny mountain, a little mushroom.
So this is crossover Abigail meets Mountain situation.
And also Dia de los Muertos because
I love it. I'm here for it. I am all about this life. This is gonna be so adorable. I'm here for it. Let me find some stuff.
Yes.
Do your thing, artist people.
We're just gonna do some copywritten music. It's fine. Nobody rat on us. Let's start with a little sketch. Little sketch. Too big, don't like it. Gonna warn you now that this is gonna be like half the time just me erasing lines I've just drawn.
I mean, I've been there. I know. I get that. Totally get that.
I hate like 9 out of 10 lines I draw, so this will be fun.
I decided to go with the goofing / scheming playlist for this.
Excellent.
That sounds appropriate.
Doom, doom, doom. I thought that's kind of what I thought. I was like, this would be great. Would do some schemes, adorableness, all those fun things. Doom, doom.
I have a shirt that says half of this drawing is erased. I need that shirt.
God.
I need that shirt.
Half of drawing is erasing.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I meant. That's what I meant to say. But yes, I love that so much.
True words. True, very wise words.
That is pretty funny.
If it's the goofing scheme. Wait, is it goofing and scheming or?
Yeah, it's goofing and scheming. That's what I went with.
That might be the playlist that I played while Prayaria was selling potions.
I think so. I think it was. Chill vibes to sell potions too. What is on the chill vibes to sell potions 2 playlist?
Just lots of smooth. Lots of lo-fi beats, I guess.
Lots of lo-fi beats. I'm imagining a lot of like high pitched like violin. I don't know why. A little bit scary.
Violin.
A little bit somber, you know.
Keep you on your toes.
Mm-hmm.
Just if you're not stressed out, you're not doing crime right.
Checks out. Look, if it doesn't, that's fair because if it's got to be a crime, otherwise, like, it doesn't even get my heart pumping if it's not a felony. You know.
Like, what's the point? I could have just stayed home. I could have watched Netflix. Crime free.
New T-shirt idea: Netflix and crimes. Uh-oh.
I don't think we can put the word Netflix on it.
Okay, we need like a fantasy Netflix.
Fantasy Netflix.
Yeah, like Barbucks.
Xflix. Great combination there, Mac. Great combination.
Deer ticks?
Deer ticks? That sounds like an affliction.
Yeah, it sounds like deer ticks.
Yeah.
Sounds like something you would need like special medication for.
Mm-hmm. Like something like high alcohol content, peroxide. Cause I got these deer ticks in me.
The sun is here.
Is that a little mountain?
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
Must have the sun with him. He must approve.
I love the artistic choice to go with large, huge, like Kim Possible ponytail right now.
Yes. This is based on the little token that I have in Tailspire.
Mm-hmm.
You can't customize them yet, so we had to choose from ones that were already there, and the one that I chose has a giant ponytail.
Somebody just sent me a TikTok.
Somebody sent you a TikTok?
Oh,
you
no,
have
no.
friends on TikTok?
I know. I'm very popular. I'm very popular, Lauren. Don't at me, okay? I have all of the friends, obviously. You know me. I'm just so gregarious and bubbly that people are always like, hey, Daniel, you want to hang out?
On TikTok.
On TikTok?
Want to see this weird niche thing I found today? I think my favorite weird part of TikTok that I've found myself on is grass TikTok. Or no, moss TikTok. Which I got to from grass TikTok.
Is grass TikTok like just people who like do their lawn and stuff, or like?
They're just very enthusiastic about types of grass, and yeah, lawns come into it. I feel like we could do better with the typical kinds of grass we choose for our lawns, and I agree.
Oh my gosh, I love that. McBluff says, "Why do I imagine Abigail would hang out with Madeline from the children's book?"
Because she would.
It's the hat.
Yes.
Gosh,
She would,
Madeline.
I thought it was the youthful offender crimes they were going to do together. Oh, it's the hat. Okay, it's the hat.
To do the straight line. Was it like 12 little girls all in a line?
Yes.
The smallest one was Madeline.
The cat connotes crimes.
Honestly, I got missing. Oh, his head heavy. That's okay.
Ooh, Mountain?
Yes, he's just like kind of falling over here. It's okay. His head is heavy because he's so smart.
Well, I just thought it was because he was 60% skull.
Okay.
Did you take Mountain to work?
I did.
That's amazing.
Well, not today, but I did take him to work. There we go. My coworkers were not there to meet my son, but. Starting with their arms. Nice.
Doom, doom, doom. I love this music. Such a good choice, Lauren.
I'm kind of nervous because like there are other playlists in that set of playlists that have not been used yet for future events.
Oh.
Here, let me read some.
Are they spoilers?
Let me read some to see what some of our favorites are. Give some of these great names. Okay, here's what you'd expect. You know, you got Sable, Desert Tavern, creepy, exciting. Here's one that's called the Midnight Circus. Okay, that's good. It's good.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear that.
I can play it right now.
Spoiler stream. Nobody tell the other players.
It's like we click the Midnight Circus and it's battle music. It's like, whoa!
Oh no!
This is not. No, Lord, no. We were trying to have fun. Uri's dad just died. Come on.
In the worst timeline.
It's a goof scheming. That's what we're on now. Romance, serious. Romance, playful. Love it. Doom, 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 doom. Interesting.
You're not reading all of them, thank you.
Oh my god.
Are there some I shouldn't read, Lord?
I can tell he's only reading some of them.
I'm very nervous about these events that are unfolding. I'm very uncomfortable with the energy we've created in the studio today.
Here's one that just says Rayna dies. Why is it Rayna?
No, there's
Why is it me specifically? Why is it my real name?
It's not.
Why is it real name?
It's Rayna. It's not Prayaria dies. It's Rayna dies.
It's on a whole different mood board. It says Rayna's
All right,
dead.
so everybody, you heard that. If something happens to me,
Hello, Zowie B.
From Trovo.
From Trovo.
Hello.
Shout out to Trovo.
Oh, hi.
You guys haven't heard of Trovo, that's because most people haven't.
It's pretty new.
The place where you can also find us, next to this wonderful restream thing that Lauren found. Rayna, are you a big playlist person when you draw? Like music playlist person?
I'm either listening to music or like YouTube videos. I love video essays.
Video essays?
Yes, one of my favorite streamers is Jenny Nicholson. And she does like excellent like long form videos on just random things. One of her most recent was a 3-hour long breakdown of The Vampire Diaries, a show I've never seen a single episode of, but I have watched her essay on it like 5 times.
So you actually are an expert on it.
I am an expert now.
Mm.
And I can tell you that for a show entitled The Vampire Diaries, they frequently forget the diaries.
And
Which,
it's
as
just
a writer,
vampires.
I relate to. Just once every few episodes, are like, damn it, we left out the diary. Quick, have her write something. We'll record the voiceover on the way to the studio.
That's funny. I've also never seen Vampire Diaries. Shocker.
I haven't. Wait. Is it Vampire? Wait, is Vampire Diaries essentially like the Game of Thrones version, with vampires? Like it's super intense. You know, with the lovin'.
Oh, it's
I think that's True Blood.
It's a CW
Oh, that's
show.
True
It
Blood,
was a
you're right.
CW show, so it can't
Nope.
get too intense. But
Okay, yeah, I mixed that up with True Blood. Then
oh, yep, that's the thing.
with the lovin'.
The loving and the cussing and the drug usage, yes. No, Vampire Diaries is
I
like
do.
every CW show, kind of dumb, but like fun for what it is.
I like CW shows. I don't care. Whatever.
Oh, you're looking at someone who is still into Supernatural. After
I was
all
about
this
to say,
time.
are you heartbroken that Supernatural is kind of like over with now?
No, it should have ended so long ago, but like, it's never really over.
It will always live
Especially
on in
not
our
on
hearts.
Twitter.
It's true. How much of Supernatural have we seen, Lauren? I feel like it's not all.
I've lost track. We've seen all of the season 1. I think we've seen all of season 2, and I think that's maybe where we stopped.
I know I've seen. I know I've
Possibly,
seen through like.
it's been so long.
I've seen through like season 9. I know I've seen that far. Because spoiler for a show that was 15 seasons long and
And
happened
ended like half a year ago.
yeah, it ended a while back, but I remember seeing like it was like these giant black monsters that were there to kill everything. They were like behemoths
Was it
or
the
something.
Leviathans?
Leviathan, that's it.
Hey.
I think that's kind of where we left off, which was post-apocalypse.
Agreed. Brandon, Supernatural did peak at like season 6. I feel like they were meant to go to the apocalypse, and that was supposed to be it.
I think they changed writers after season 6, didn't they?
They changed them several times.
Yeah.
Brandon says Supernatural peaked at season 6.
He's correct. Although I am glad that it went on long enough for the angel to be gay. That's all I wanted.
Spoilers right now.
Oh, I don't care. Everyone's gonna know today Castiel is gay.
Is he really in the
He
show?
is.
Yeah, he confessed his love to Dean.
Really? Oh my god! Spoilers, Rayna.
It happened like a year ago.
Everyone who cares about it has known since the date of November 5th, 2020.
I think many of us already knew.
Spoilers to
About
everyone
Cass.
in the audience who hasn't seen all the seasons.
Spoiler to the incredibly niche corner of our audience who still cares enough about Supernatural to want to know whether or not Cass is gay.
All I know is there's a Scooby-Doo episode, and I haven't seen it, and I want to see it. My favorite episode is with, oh my gosh. It's been so long. I think it was the Archangel Gabriel, I believe, like the trickster guy
Yes.
who put them in different TV shows.
Changing channels.
Changing channels and like the commercial that they're in where he's like, I have hemorrhoid or something. It was like genital herpes, like I have genital herpes.
Exactly
Like,
the power that exactly what you should do with that kind of power,
It's
honestly.
so funny.
About 6 back, McBluff just like turned us all into dust with how old we are.
Oh,
McBluff's like, I'm a year older than Supernatural. I was like,
Oh my god.
oof. I am now in the grave. This is from
We all
the
know
beyond.
how Esperise felt when Finn said he was 20.
what did I send you the other day that made me feel super old? I sent it to my brother too. Hold on.
Was it that we were as far away when we were born? We're now as far away from 1960 as the day we were born, from where we are now.
It that yes.
That was far away from like 26.
It was
Like when our parents, like, so when we were born,
it was a Back to the Future reference. So like when Marty McFly goes back in time to like for the first time to, you know, see it like say like he sees his mother and
to
stuff.
date
in the
his
50s,
mom, yeah.
To somewhat date his mother, yes.
It's fine, we just don't think about it.
It's the exact same amount of time now as it was then.
That's how far you'd have to go back. Don't think about it.
Which made me
Ever.
feel super, super old.
I think it was something like
Yeah, here you go. If you went back-
1960 is as
if you
far
went-
away from 1991 as we
Yeah.
are from 1991 now, which is
It's like
basic math, but still.
if you went back the same amount of time today that Marty McFly did from 1985 to 1955, you'd be going back to 1991, and that made me feel so old. So old.
Hello, chat. We are dinosaurs. But
Here's,
cool dinosaurs.
Except for Abathil, who's young and adorable, probably.
Yes. Abigail, who is of unknowable age, but definitely still tiny.
Danielle had asked about my playlist. These aren't the playlists that I use on stream, but these are the playlists that I used at the table. That I can't use on stream because they are copyrighted. These are the public playlists that I created. I would like to find a way to share the playlists that I use on stream with everyone. I'm not entirely sure how I would do that because we purchased the license to use the music that I use on stream. So I'm not sure how I would do that, but I would like to share that with you guys at some point because I do put a lot of work into putting together the playlist for like Fate's End.
Has a mouth work. Why can I not remember what a mouth looks like? Okay. No.
The Heroes Only playlist is excellent for working out.
Heroes only.
Mm-hmm. I'm currently putting together a Feywild playlist.
Hey.
My unpublished ones are the Feywild, Ancient Temples, Masquerade Ball.
That reminds me of that playlist on YouTube. Was it like Dark Academia? And it's like songs to waltz with it's like your enemy or something, like your sworn enemy, and you're like waltzing, and it's a playlist for that.
Hmm.
I'm like, why yes, I would like to slowly dance with the object of my hatred.
It's a vibe.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm killing him first.
Mm-hmm. There are a few better opportunities to kill someone than while dancing. It's usually loud. You're in close proximity to them. They're probably not wearing armor.
Yeah.
Hmm?
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like planning now in my head.
Murders?
For Dungeons and Dragons, in game. Murder in game.
All right.
I'm just saying, like maybe we have to go to like the Feywild, and there's this really cool masquerade party. Maybe Micah's there. Maybe he and Prey have a little dance. Maybe only one of us makes it off the dance floor. It's fine. Depending on how his next meeting with Uri goes.
Gosh, I wish Lauren just let me kill Micah.
Daniel wanted so badly to kill Micah off screen, and I was just like, Daniel, you know how cheap that is. So cheap, Daniel.
Micah deserves an on-screen death. If it goes there.
He just needs to die. I don't want my friend Uri doesn't need to hurt anymore. He needs his best friend to die, and then I can be his best friend.
The one true best friend.
There can only be one. Dum, dum, dum.
Danielle says, "Is that how it works?"
Yeah. You guys haven't kind of cleared the competition for your best friend?
Yeah, that checks out. Like that's
Is that a weird thing?
it's like I don't know anyone who has a best friend who didn't kill the competition. You know?
Am I maybe self-reporting right now?
Oh, okay. Oh no. Look, how do you think Samir and Samson got to be best friends? Samir
Definitely murder.
Yeah, Samir just killed everyone that Samson's ever loved, and
Yeah, it made him kill his brother, so there was no competition.
that's right.
We should probably talk about that at some point.
I don't think we have to.
I think we should talk about
I
it.
don't know about that. I don't know if we should do that. It's probably a bad idea.
I think so. I think this is a good opportunity. We got a lot of stuff going down, families right now. Let's just bring it all out. Let's talk about Finn's family.
Finn is never gonna talk about his family, like ever.
You talked about it a little bit with this, but recently we get up in there.
We're gonna be on episode like 120, and Finn's gonna be like, "Guys, I've got something to tell you. I have a brother."
Oh my god, is he gonna like Fast 9 us?
Maybe.
Is he gonna Fast and Furious 9 us?
I've seen, I don't know if this is from 9, but I've seen so many family memes out there.
Oh yeah.
So many.
Just Dom. It's like, I got family.
I was gonna say something, but then I remembered that Fast 9 is a relatively new movie and it would actually be a spoiler, so I'm just gonna leave that where it is. Although I've kind of already given a hint.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen any of the Fast and the Furious movies since Tokyo Drift.
I don't think I've ever seen any of the Fast and the Furious movies
There
at all.
a trip.
Yeah.
But I've never had a desire to see any of them, though.
So I haven't seen any of them since Mike Winchell went to Tokyo, and that's it.
So I was thinking, like, what are some other like tabletop RPGs that everyone is kind of like interested in? There are some others that I've been curious about trying out, like Fallout, a Fallout game, a Witcher game. Super into The Witcher 3 right now because I'm playing it right now. There was another one that I saw. That's the one I was about to say, Zach. Kids on Bikes, except it's not Kids on Bikes, it's Kids on Brooms. It's made by the same people. But I was curious about playing Kids on Brooms. Lord have mercy. That was another one. Danielle is also a fan of Kids on Bikes.
What is Kids on Bikes?
Hold on, I'll look it up.
Are they on bikes?
I'll look.
Okay. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
Danielle and Zach are both like talking this thing up, which that's super exciting. The Kids on Brooms, I think would be fun to do a one-shot charity live stream for, because it's very Harry Potter-esque without copyright infringement. From what I hear, Kids on Brooms is very Harry Potter-esque. So that would be a lot of fun to do, like a little charity live stream for, I think. Danielle says, I played such a terrible character and I love her so much. It's not, there you go, not Harry Potter in quotations.
Okay, so Kids on Bikes is Stranger Things.
Okay.
Right. That makes sense.
So Kids on Bikes is Stranger Things, and Kids on Brooms is more like not Harry Potter in quotes, essentially.
Yeah. So this is made by Renegade Game Studios. They've created Vampire the Masquerade, Rivals, Power Rangers, Heroes of the Grid, as well as Kids on Brooms, Kids on Bikes. All that kind of stuff. Kids on Brooms is Kids on Bikes, but Harry Potter. That's it. Yeah, create your own unique magical school for witches and wizards.
Excellent.
Wow.
First rule of new wizard school is that there are no rules.
Mm-hmm.
We have like 3 students.
Yeah, go ahead,
surprisingly,
Daniel.
Nobody's parents allowed us to mentor their children under such loose conditions.
I think if you're linking a stream, it would probably be into Discord. Nope, Danielle can just do things.
I gave Danielle VIP privileges so that
must be nice.
So that she could post links in the chat.
We had VIP.
Oh, it's like I wish. I had
Daniel.
VIP.
Daniel removed, I think, all the VIPs, and I've been slowly adding them back in. But it's only because I think views apparently don't count or something, or
Yeah.
I can't remember what.
Which they should count more because we're important,
Should count twice if you're a VIP.
right? Had to nerf the VIPs.
Majestic Goose Network. I feel like I've heard of them before too.
Yeah,
We've raided them and stuff, right?
Yeah, Danielle had us lead the raid to the Majestic Goose Network before.
That's right.
And I believe Danielle's been on it a couple times, doing a couple different things.
Mm-hmm.
Although
Trying to
I'm
find-
quite scared of geese, I support this.
I'm gonna find it real quick. Where?
Yeah.
There's another one that I'm really interested in called I I'm probably saying this incorrectly, and if CJ's on stream, I'm sure CJ will let me know how it's supposed to be said later. I think it's called Vaesen. It's Vaesen. It's a Nordic horror role-playing game.
Vaesen.
Is it Vaesen?
I have no idea.
Nordic horror.
Yes, I'll put a link in chat in case anybody wants to check it out.
I didn't know Nordics did horror. I thought that they were the horror.
Yes, Danielle is a cast member over there. But we have rated in the past. So there, I put a link to it in the chat. It's Nordic horror, which the art looks gorgeous. That's another one that I've been really interested in playing in. I have my list is far too big of all the different things. I'm also interested in let me see.
Heroes of Pugmire. Is that a game about dogs? Where you just play puppies?
Yes.
I actually have heard
it's just Homeward Bound. Like it would just be amazing.
That would make me cry though. Any movie about animals finding their way home makes me cry. It's not fair.
A vibe.
All right, here the other one that I'm interested in playing, and I don't believe this is like I think these are all have their own unique system, but there's another one by Montecook Games, I believe is the name, and they've created an Alice in Wonderland one that's called We Are All Mad Here, and it uses the cipher system. Again, I've never played the cipher system and stuff, but it is a kind of like dark, twisted, not quite as twisted as...
Veil.
I was going to say... I'm not quite as...
campaign on Tuesday, always be plugging, go ahead.
I was going to say... not quite as twisted as I forget his name. Oh my god.
AVP.
American McGee. Not quite as twisted as American McGee, but it looks really cool. It looks much more like grown up and stuff. So there's that one that I thought was pretty cool. Oh, Zach's telling us about the Pugmire, I believe. Heroes of Pugmire.
Yes, it's Homeward Bound.
Which one would you rather try? Which one would if you had to choose between the two right now, Zach? Would you rather do Heroes of Pugmire or oh my gosh, my brain is just not functioning at all. What was the other one, Daniel, that I know Zach wanted to play?
Kids on Brooms?
No. He was gonna do an Iron Valor of it.
Humblewood
v Heroes of Pugmire.
I think we all want to play D&D as animals. That's really what it's all about.
Yes.
Like, it's like we'll just make a campaign. We'll let Jake run it. Everyone either plays a commoner or a cat. There's no in between.
I definitely want to be a cat.
Same, honestly.
A cat?
Yep.
If I had to choose an animal to be like I would totally want to be a little owl, because I would love to like rotate my head nearly 360 degrees.
I love that
like,
is your reason.
Completely, like I love the funny things I could do with that. I feel like I could have a ton of fun.
We're talking about like
and stuff.
Like a top of their food chain like bird right now, and it's like it hunts snakes and rats and everything all the time, and then Lauren's like, I want to just be able to turn my head all the way around.
Well, also
Like-
their eyeballs are huge. Their eyes are humongous, and like my owl would have abnormally large eyeballs, so it just looks like it's always just
Like the
sadly
larger your
listening
owl
at you.
the less room there is for your owl brain. Which could also be fun, you know? My intelligence is -1. My wisdom is -5 somehow, and I'm here to have a good time.
Danny says they want to be a cassowary. I'll have to look that up now because I have no clue.
Yes,
Cassowary.
it's a danger bird.
Danger bird. Let's just all go to
Yeah.
We'll all go to Fillory and we'll play animals, and that's how we'll make it work.
Danny, this bird looks terrifying.
It absolutely is.
I actually think that, wait, I
What?
actually think somebody was talking about this on TikTok.
Yes.
There's a guy
Yeah.
talking about this bird. I remember seeing this bird. It was talking about this bird on TikTok and like how he would like run away from it or something, and it has talons, or I can't remember it, but
It will stomp you to death with its hooves.
Yeah. It's that guy. He's like, these guys will absolutely fuck your shit up. They will not care around. These are not smaller ostriches. They are the
They do
bigger
not care about you.
assassins.
yes, Zach just sent me the cute, adorable little owl. Little owl knight is freaking adorable.
You know what's adorable is Abigail right now.
Danny says they are monsters.
Danny is
Cassowary
correct.
barbarian.
We went to a zoo and there was a cassowary and it had to be sedated and it was just sitting there like hugging a rock.
The bird.
Yeah.
The bird was hugging a rock.
It was just like on the ground, like on this rock. Like, this is my favorite rock. And I'm like, yeah, it is, my dude.
Well,
So glad you're not focused on murdering me through the glass right now. Enjoy that rock.
Mm.
And he did.
Otter bard. It checks out.
would Danny defy the odds if they played with Zach? Because there's this thing like all birds love Zach, right? All birds love Zach, but like, would Danny defy the gods and play a bird that hates Zach? That's what I
Just
want to know.
like just to fuck with him.
Just Zach just
I'm gonna go.
Danny, this isn't
maybe.
realistic. You're not
I'm-
being realistic.
It's like Zach's like in no world is this believable. It's like my immersion is destroyed. Yeah, there's no way to know. Maybe. Maybe so.
A rainbow crow. Is that a real bird? It sounds cool.
I want to be a starling.
How cliche to be like a crow rogue. Good lord.
Rogue.
Crow.
A crow.
Look, literally Dylan played like a were-raven rogue in Curse of Strahd. He's like, look at me. Look at how I'm doing this. Like, great.
Look
Zach-
at me doing this.
Look at me, Blackbird Rogue. What's up?
Zach says, I can only stretch my suspension of disbelief so far.
hmm
I almost feel like should I even be an owl? Like owls are adorable, but like there's an owl on the cover, and I feel like can you be any animal in Humblewood, or is there like a set amount of animals that you can be?
Tiny.
I think you can be any animal, but there's like a set of 6 new races that have developed. It's a couple different kinds of birds. You can be a fox. You can be like a deer creature. You can be I think you can be a badger.
Nice.
That
Can I
sort of
be a
thing.
capybara?
You can be whatever you want, Rayna.
Hell yeah.
Always.
I'm gonna be a capybara. I'm gonna know peace.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a capybara? Those things, they know something.
Well,
Gotta
let
figure it out.
Like
me get IT on this real quick.
we should just play like the weirdest, ugliest animals. Just like and just call it we'll just call ourselves the misfits. Like what is that animal? And Danny probably knows. Is it a mole rat? Like
Is it a
basically
mole
it looks like their nose is like a bunch of fingers.
Oh,
You know what I'm
That's
talking about? Is it a mole rat? Is it
I
a
think it's just a
what
mole.
is-
just a mole?
Yeah.
think it's just a mole.
Moles just be like that.
Naked mole rat.
I don't think it's a naked mole
I
rat.
think it's just like it's like a flower star mole. Yeah.
Star, yeah, like
Moly moly mole.
star-nosed mole. Yep, that's it. That's the thing from Nightmares. The stuff of Nightmares right there.
He's a nice boy. He's a
It
good boy.
triggers my fight or flight.
That's hilarious right now.
I don't know if Danny believes that there are any ugly animals.
Are there? Probably not.
I don't know. Danny has shown. We've looked at some really ugly pictures, and I think Danny's been like, "Oh, that's so cute." I get like, I don't know if it was the purple worm, but I distinctly remember us looking at some animal, and we were all like, "Oh," and Danny was like, "Aw."
Some of them can be like a lot of
It was great.
A lot of animals
It was
are cute.
amazing.
Anything that comes from the deep ocean where hell is, not cute.
Checks out.
Somebody's just like an oversized lamprey. It's horrifying. They have no arms.
Sloths are overrated.
Oh my gosh! If you play a sloth, do people have to pick you up and carry you everywhere because you're too slow?
I don't think they're actually slow. I think people just say they're slow.
Have you ever seen a sloth move, like on video, Daniel? Daniel, they're really slow.
Hold up, let me get IT on this.
I know Zootopia is a Disney movie, but like, I'm not sure they were exaggerating.
Sloths can move 0.17 miles per hour when threatened.
There you go. There you go. Like I'm pretty sure I remember seeing a video where a sloth was falling into the water and like they were trying to save the sloth because I don't think they're fast enough to swim.
That's fair.
The third question on Google is is can a sloth kill you? And the answer is unlike hippos and a lot of other animals, there are no registered incidents of anyone being killed by a sloth.
Yes. Maybe it's the long con. They're just lulling us.
The sloths can
to a
swim,
false sense of
Danny?
security.
Are they fast enough to swim? Really?
It says
Huh.
they can move 4 meters a minute. Which
I've
is
seen videos of sloths and it's just like they are slow.
I mean I've seen Zootopia too, but like I think I don't know. They move I think they just choose to move slowly.
You think they're just being like super petty?
Well,
They're
according
conserving their energy.
according to IT, they have extremely low metabolisms.
Well,
And
that kind of makes sense.
yeah. And so they're just lazy. But I guess 15 feet a minute is not very fast anyway. Unless they're just out here fucking with us. It's like, I'm just gonna move slow on purpose.
Somebody can be a
That's not
horseshoe
much to put up
crab.
with. No.
Somebody can be a horseshoe crab.
Horseshoe crab? I think if I was in Humblewood, I would definitely be. I would play a dog. That's what I would do.
You would be the goodest of boys.
I would be the goodest of all the boys that have ever been. I will just play. I will just play a dog. The dog will be a barbarian. I will rage, and I'll never bite anything. I'll just take all the hits. No aggression ever. Just beat me up, and then I'll whimper a lot.
Oh.
That's the full story.
Is the superpower like shame?
I think
Yeah,
it,
well.
I think his superpower is well, maybe not a barbarian, maybe a cleric dog, because all dogs go to heaven.
I missed a couple things while looking at all the ugly animals. Oh my god, this bird, a poto. I love it. Oh my god.
Poto.
This bird looks like a meme.
Mountain right now looks like
Oh,
he is about to swallow Abigail whole.
No, he's a good boy.
I also like that they're both a little scuffed up right now because they've clearly been in some shenanigans, and they're like, I'm creating this backstory in my mind that they were just doing shenanigans, and now they're taking a break because, whew, that was close.
She has definitely seen Mountain's true form.
oh my god, this bird is hilarious. I would play this bird.
There are no pupils in his eyes because he's coming off the high of being the Hulk.
It's so derpy.
He is a rock man.
Rock man.
He's a rock hit man. Rock man.
I feel like if in some ways I feel like if Nemo was an animal, Nemo would be this Poto. Because Nemo always talks in the game, like Deanna always talks about how Nemo is just like leaning over someone and they're sleeping and they're just like Nemo's just staring down at them.
Creepy as fuck.
I need to Google this.
Do you think that they're gonna get out alive on Tuesday?
All of them? No way. All of them? Nah.
Oh, it's that bird. I love
You think
that
they're gonna
bird.
go to jail? Oh, the
Frey.
Poto, yeah.
Yes.
The Poto.
I mean, Frey for sure. Frey for sure is going to jail. Unless Frey's either dead or in jail. Knowing Frey's probably dead. Because they're gonna find out.
Frey has a lot of
Spoiler
hits on
alert for Twisted Bell right now.
no!
If you haven't been watching the show, this old spoiler. It's been
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say like a new spoiler.
no old spoiler, like 9 episodes ago. Frey is he's got this black blood because I think he's never born, and like when they discover that, I don't think they're gonna arrest him. That's where I'm coming from. Like I don't think he gets the same treatment as all the Humies, if you will.
Humies?
Yeah.
The normies.
I mean, feel free to I don't know, we have lots of our TV team in the chat, so feel free to refute my theories, but I think I'm really looking forward to Trevor's next character, I guess is where I'm coming from.
Trevor has a lot of hit points. I don't feel like you have a lot of faith over there.
Okay. He's got some hit points. He's a beefy boy. That's true.
I think he has like the most. I think he has like almost everybody's total hit points combined.
Might. He got a lot, but he just took a bunch. You say that, then we'll get to like the first round of combat on Tuesday, and
The Pole Black Joker.
and Trevor will be like, "Well, I'm down. Let me flip this. Let me flip this con save or whatever it is."
If I'm not mistaken, the last fight with I think it was Sebastian, the crazy guy with the chainsaw, or the guy with the lobotomy guy. I don't know.
The skill saw murderer.
Ugly guy.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if I'm not mistaken, during that entire asylum encounter, I think Trevor flipped 2 Black Jokers, which is the equivalent of 2 natural ones, and he almost died. It was rough.
I'm gonna zoom you guys in the face of death real quick. Look at that monster.
Talking about my son. My son is okay. Yes, I'm putting like skull makeup on him for the theme, but he is a good boy.
He has teeth, Rayna. He's got little teeth
I
right
see.
now.
Daniel thinks that his eye is a mouth.
Oh, that's his big ol' eye.
You see it now, Daniel?
Oh my god. I thought this little thing was the eye. And that his pupils were dilated, his mouth was agape.
Oh my god, no!
And he's looking up at Abigail.
I see what you see now. I
can see that now.
I can see it
There's
now.
little mushrooms.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
I mean, I was here for it. I thought it was a part of the shenanigans.
Nobody has seen what it looks like when a rog unhinges its jaw. They've seen like it start to unhinge its jaw. Nobody has seen what happens when it unhinges its jaw. Because if you look at a rog, it looks like a perfect smooth rock with two obsidian little things in its head. You don't know what will happen when it's provoked. Not yet.
Because Priaria doesn't bring him into battle.
I see it now. I see now that I'm looking at one eye that's looking up.
Yes.
The other eye is on the other side. Okay.
It'll perhaps be more apparent when color is introduced.
I personally kind of want to keep this canon that his mouth is just murderous.
That's funny that you would think that because his eyes are supposed to be huge, Daniel.
I mean, I get it now, okay?
That's obviously not an eyeball.
I can look, okay. I get it. Look, we all live in this shared imagination of Fate's End, okay?
Like I'm playing in this space where Mountain is just going around eating people, I guess.
Look, if we want to make Mountain's appearance canon, we need a piece of art of Mountain, and we'll put it over on the Mount Vera point of interest, which is where our dear Mountain is from, and we'll use that as the art. It'll be great. Our dear little Mountain. It'd be adorable. Dun, 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 dun.
Some roses in there.
All eyes and head.
As God intended.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever made rocks.
Nobody knows.
I mean,
They're definitely a fey creature.
a fae? Grogs are fae?
I would say they're probably part fey, yeah.
Danielle brings up a good point. You can get the sample pattern to make your own mountain.
Yes,
Sure.
you can share that. So you can share that in chat if you'd like, Danielle.
Via something that Danielle has done. I know there were test patterns sent out, and it was given to a few people, and now there can be mountains all across the known world.
Let there be mountains.
Like the great eagle as it flies across the open plains, mountains rise from the earth, creating lakes of happiness wherever they fall.
Oh, it's still being tested, but yes, if you want to show off Mountain a little bit more close to your camera.
Oh yes. Oh, he's fallen deep down in there. This is my son. His name is Mountain. He is just all head and love. Full of love and some kind of eldritch abomination. Mostly love.
His
little hands.
his head is not filled with brain, it's filled with love, as is the rest of his body. And he is here to be a part of everything that you do.
With his little body, he walks around. Not really. But he is an excellent.
Yes, Danielle Lenoir in chat knitted, brought him into existence.
Yes.
So damn
And for that,
cute.
I'm forever in her debt.
So damn cute. Well, we also know that Mountain is basically invincible to all magic. Like can't be affected by like fireball or lightning damage of any kind.
What?
Like, because Mountain was with us when we fought the Remoraz. So, like, Priori is inside the stomach taking acid damage. And
Well,
Mountain's
he's
like,
in my pocket.
yeah, and Mountain's like,
It's fine.
I don't care about acid. I'm good. I've done so much acid, like, I don't even care anymore. And then,
Disclaimer, my
like-
son does not do acid.
and then he's like, oh, is that a fireball? Well, I'm a rock, and these mushrooms don't run. And Mountain's that's Mountain living his best life. He's
Mountain
basically invincible. He's basically invincible.
As he should be. Nothing is allowed to happen to Mountain.
Hmm.
Have a little flower tied around him, a little carnation.
He gets a carnation too?
Yes. Of course, Mountain can have anything he wants.
I noticed Abathel also has a little flower. Were they at some sort of event together? Where they acquired flowers?
Yeah, they're going to I don't know where you go
Day of the
on the
Dead.
Day of the Dead. They're
Festival?
going to the cemetery together.
Oh.
They're going to the cemetery together. How adorable.
They're going to go visit Brielle. Adorable.
Wow.
Oh.
When did we kill Brielle?
We didn't. She just died of old age because Abathel is unknowable amounts of age and Mountain
Alright.
is an eldritch god.
Alright, so this is in the distant future.
Distant future. Crossover Abathel, plane traveler, has made their way to Aurora via Fate's End from Candlekeep and the
She has
Forgotten Realms.
mastered chaos magic from Professor
Mm-hmm.
Hugo Norrington,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and is now using it to hop between planes.
Realities even.
Which means
TVA hot on her tail.
nothing can go wrong.
Wait, what? What is happening? Oh, wishes Brielle died. Yeah. Look, Samson's not gonna get caught for that. She'll never know. Like, oh man, I gave so much tea to those people. How weird. Guess I'll have to order more. She's never. It's been months. It's been months. We haven't even got a call about it. It's no worries.
She definitely hates us.
Maybe all of you. She loves me. I'm great. We're awesome. Samson was super nice to her, except when he stole something from her homeland that she couldn't get. Something she couldn't replace.
We
Easily.
were all super nice, and we still got her fired.
Yeah, see? Who could hate Samson? Absolutely no one, except for Luton.
I mean, like,
And
it's probably a good thing. Now she has time to devote to her true passion, which I guess is not paying her bills, but is was studying ruins and old things.
yeah.
All the time in the world to do that now.
Yeah, it'd sure be a shame if she didn't have any tea to help her see in the dark while she was doing that.
Yeah, especially when that power gets cut.
Yeah, that'd be
She
sad.
is not paying those bills.
That'd be sad. Yeah.
I'm sure she's got candles.
Finn has all this stolen contraband now.
What do you mean now? Finn has got all. I got a feeling everything Finn owns is stolen.
Drinking his stolen tea while reading his stolen books.
I get the sense that Finn stole everything he has ever owned and doesn't even know what money is.
Hey, join the club.
Why are there absolutely no lies in chat right now?
Lies?
No lies at all in the chat.
Gio really stole us. We're just a merry band of thieves, and sometimes we do good stuff.
I love the little band-aid on her knee.
I saw the band-aid too. It's a adorable little touch.
It is sparkly as well.
Nice. It's got like a little unicorn on it, maybe a rainbow. I like to. It's a bright teal color, kind of color.
Puts them on everything. Okay, now draw a foot. Feet are hard. Everyone talks about hands, but feet are super hard.
I can see we're going with kind of like a knee underneath the other right now.
It's totally not because I messed up the pose. It's fine. See, half the drawing is erasing, and the other half is improvising when you fuck up. When everything you didn't erase is suddenly wrong, improvise.
I'm gonna be honest, I think the thing that I struggle the most with is lips.
Those are an interesting bit of a human face.
Lips?
Mm-hmm. I mean, feet and hands are hard. I struggle a lot with lips because I'll have like, I'll have these beautiful eyes down and like lovely shape of the face. Then I get to the lips part and just it looks like it takes me a while to get it, but like when I first start trying to get the lips right, they always look like they look like I stamped them on or something. I don't know, like kind of like my character ate like a red popsicle or something. I don't know.
All the lips are just too luscious and beautiful and kissable.
They definitely had that. Like refer a friend, get free lip injections going on.
It's like I didn't need this, but I had a coupon, so
May as well just throw that in. I'm getting my knees done as well.
my knees.
I've seen where you can get surgery to be slightly taller.
Wait, what?
On your knees?
Yeah, they like put like metal bars or something like in your legs, and it makes you slightly taller. And there are people who are so insecure about their height that they will pay exorbitant fees.
That's so heartbreaking.
I mean, taller?
Just a little. They can't actually like stretch out.
Be proud of your shortness.
Yeah, be a short king. Or
Yeah,
queen.
Daniel's mom is really, really short.
My mom's a midget. She's
Oh my God, Daniel!
She's
And
like
we've
5
been
foot
canceled.
tall. Oh, is that
Daniel!
Oh, is that bad? I think that is
Yeah,
bad.
we can't say that.
She's like 5 foot tall. Like she's so short. So short. But all her sisters are like miniature. Like
Miniature.
yeah, my mom's like 5 foot. My Aunt Donna is like 5'1", and the middle sister is like 5'2". They're all very, very small. But I think my mom is shrinking as well.
Well, they do say that you get shorter as you get a lot older. I think it's like because you're getting older, your bones are degenerating.
Mm-hmm.
Your bone density gets less dense.
Less plump and full and more hollow. I don't know. Like a tree that has fallen over and has been rotted out over time. You too are a hollow tree. You too become a hollow tree.
No. Maybe it's just like in preparation for becoming an angel, because like birds have hollow bones, so we need to hollow out our bones so we can fly when we die.
Rayna, that is such a beautiful way. That is such a beautiful, positive way to address the aging process. Mine was dark and
down.
disturbing and harrowing, and yours is just so beautiful.
The entropy of
the bone
human
entropy
body.
or atrophy or whatever, yeah. Of bones. This is preparing our bodies to be angels. Oh my god.
And the discs between your spinal bones shrink. I guess that's why you end up having a lot of a lot of older people have back problems and stuff. That would make sense. A lot of back problems or whatever.
I have scoliosis, so that's gonna be fun.
Do you really?
Yeah, just slightly.
Ouchies.
Didn't have to wear a brace, so that's a plus.
Nice.
Yeah, because that would have sucked in middle school.
That's a hard one to recover from a coolness standpoint.
Yeah, like once you go full Forrest Gump, there's not much you can do.
Maybe you can be
you
cool.
Can't run out of a back brace.
Maybe you can be cool at your next school. It's not gonna happen
Yeah, you gotta
here.
move. You gotta delete your Facebook and move.
Mm-hmm. I wore braces for like 5 years. It's not the same as scoliosis, but it was a long time. It was an absorbently long time.
You know what's weird? Like my nephew wanted braces. Like he still wants them. He doesn't really need them, but he wants them because braces are cool now.
Really?
Yeah. And it's like, wow. Now's when they just
Mm. I just had them forever. I always remember having, because I did a lot of sports in the middle and high school, and so I always remember having like busted up lips because I would always get hit with my braces on and stuff, and they would always swell up real bad. It's
I just remember
disgusting,
always
so
messing
shout
up
out for
and
everyone.
eating corn.
Ew. Corn?
Corn on the cob. And I'd be like, oh shoot. I'm not supposed to do this.
True.
Daniel was a unique person because didn't they like make like they asked if they could make like a medical video out of like your tooth surgery or something when you were younger?
They did. Part of the reason I had to have so part of the reasons I had to have braces so long is like when I was a kid, my brother knocked out like my front tooth, and then for like 6 months it never came, like my permanent teeth never came down, and I had braces at the time, so for like, I don't know, a year and a half I had braces and like just this little metal wire that went across them, so it was just like a clothesline in the middle of my mouth, and they didn't know what was going on, and because of my permanent tooth never came down, so they had to do an x-ray, and it turned out that I had like 4 extra teeth in my gums, like between where my lip and my nose. And so like, but then I had my real permanent tooth like all the way up like behind my nose. And so they had to go in there.
Wait, look at Rayna's face right now. She is just completely.
So I had to have surgery.
Why would your body produce that many extra teeth?
I don't know.
What was your body worried would happen?
I'm not sure.
It's like,
I'm
we're
not
gonna
sure.
need all these teeth.
All in the front, right here, and like they were all in the same spot, and they were blocking my permanent tooth for coming down, and so like they had to go in and cut those teeth out. So they opened up my mouth, cut open my gums, pulled the bad teeth out, and then see, it's not too weird.
Jenny apparently had extra teeth too. What?
And then so then they took this like
Sharks. Okay, I
Shark
do
buddies.
like sharks. It's cool now.
His body knew his brother would knock the teeth out.
So they had to. So I got this silver bar that goes across that connects like one of my front teeth to like one of my canines, right? And they've got this gold chain, like I'm an Italian godfather from New York, goes up into my gums and like is pulling down my permanent tooth. Because I'm going in to get my braces like adjusted every month, and they're having to make room for this permanent tooth to come down because they wanted to be able to like pull it back into place, which they successfully did. Shout out to my orthodontist. And
Had a Clearview dentistry really did the damn thing.
yeah, because so I had like this gold chain hanging in my mouth like I'm Nelly. And when I'm like 10 years old.
Excellent dinosaur reference.
Thank you. And it takes like 5 months for it to come down and get into place. And like it was so I long story short. Well, it's not really short, it's just a long story now.
Long story coming to an end.
Yeah, coming to an end now. I had my braces for like 4.5, 5 years, and as hopefully Lauren's finding McBluff's meme in the blacksmith from Discord.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out here in a second.
And so I pulled my permanent tooth down, and like I don't think we have many more, but like for a long time, my mom kept the teeth that I got from the surgery. Yeah, it was a weird thing to do.
Voodoo witch doctory.
It was a weird thing to
My
do.
mom still has my teeth in like a little film canister.
Oh my god.
Teeth.
Yeah. Okay. That like your like baby teeth.
Yeah, when the baby teeth when they fell out when the tooth fairy sword.
Tooth fairy sword. That is super creepy.
Yeah. Every now and again, I still just like find them, and I'm like, damn.
I say that's creepy, but I think that my parents kept my baby teeth too. I don't think that we're going to keep our sons to baby teeth,
look, Danielle's got her baby teeth too. Like apparently not a big deal.
I think it's just
apparently normal.
Yeah, but like, what does anyone ever do with the teeth?
I guess we should keep them in case we have to, ritually cast a spell anytime.
To like, maybe.
If we have to like appease a fake creature, we're like, look at these baby children teeth that we've kept. Yes, take them, fake creature.
But so
don't take us into the Feywild.
So we had to sign a waiver when I got surgery because they were like, we're not really sure what's gonna happen when we get in here, so we're gonna record it, and we think it'd be good like teaching material for other med students elsewhere. It's like a part of I think it was a part of like some sort of educational, maybe it could have been like a research thesis or something. But they were like, let's find out, because they thought there were like 4 extra teeth in the middle of my mouth, and they opened it up and it was actually only 2. One of them was like a molar, and the other one was elongated. It was like almost an inch long, but it was like sharp, like a vampire's teeth.
Good Lord, Daniel.
Yeah, so one was like stubby and fat, and the other one was long and thin, like they were two,
You're traumatizing Rayna right now. Good God.
Like, and so
I was thinking like a horse.
Yeah.
Danny.
I think horses also have messed up teeth like that. Like they just have weird.
Yeah.
I think, if I remember correctly, I think Danny actually may have gotten that tooth pulled when I lived in Vegas, or it was like her mother who got a tooth pulled. All I know is I remember one day coming over to Danny's house and Danny showing me like someone's tooth in a plastic bag, and it was ginormous.
It sounds like it was Danny's tooth. Based on the context clues.
Danny is in chat. Danny will confirm my memory here.
He's like, I will neither confirm nor deny.
Danny will either confirm or
the giant horse tooth was mine.
It was. I remember it being a massive molar tooth of some sort.
Rayna, how do you feel about your drawing?
I'm liking it. I am liking it.
I love Mountain so much.
Yes, now that we know where his eye is.
Yeah, now he looks far less sinister to me now.
Because he is my good son, my very, very good son, who would not eat his friends.
Would not? Would he not? It seems
Not
like he
his
kind of
friends.
would.
he would devour his enemies, no problem, but like not his friends. I don't know why I was suddenly like from New York for that.
I just saw McBluff's meme. It's from Candlekeep, Rayna.
Oh god. I can't wait to see it. So I could look right now. I'm gonna do that. I have no like self-control.
Oh, I love it! And I just saw Danielle Lenoir's T-shirt. I love it.
Wait, where is it?
Danielle put it in. Danielle put it in the blacksmith chat too. Love it. Super cute.
Y'all, if y'all want to see art and talk teeth, you can find us here every Friday
Yeah, teeth.
at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time for short rest.
Learning new things about the cast and the crew. This week we learned about teeth.
Yeah, welcome to Dungeons and Dental Work.
God,
If you go to Rayna's mother's house, you can find all of Rayna's baby teeth in
Yeah,
a
you can.
in a
film
in a
canister.
film
in a film canister.
You know, things of old that we don't need anymore.
And for all you Gen Z people, cameras used to be not on phones, and and normal people would have these little plastic film canisters.
Like not the cool retro ones that
Yeah.
are like instant. No, we're talking like Kodak.
Yeah, like you had to
Can't
go.
see to take your selfie. You just had to wait and see if it was good.
You had to take your selfie, go to Walmart, and wait, and then be like,
Oh, yeah.
"Wow, this did not work out well."
It used to be a really big deal. They would have there would be signs for 1 hour photo. Like, we're gonna get your film developed in 1 hour or your money back.
1 hour.
1 hour photo. What?
Oh, and then you'd have like devil red eyes, and you just had to post it because like the event's long over. You're not getting another photo. That's what it is.
Nick Bluff is like, I know that. I know how cameras work.
Listen here, back in our day.
We love you, Nick Bluff.
The camera was disposable. You shot in 480p.
But then you didn't dispose of them. You just had a pile of them, and you just went through them, seeing if there were any pictures left.
What is the D&D version of the disposable camera?
I used to make scrapbooks. A D&D version of a disposable camera.
Yeah, because now I'm thinking of like a tragic NPC that has just lived its entire life and it has all these disposable cameras undeveloped because it wanted to. If they got the camera developed, it would bring resolution to the memories of someone they lost before. So they just keep the undeveloped cameras in their house, but now all the 1 hour camera places are gone, so they never get to see the photos.
Ooh, a magical quill pen that quickly illustrates a scene in real life.
That's nice.
That would be pretty cool.
Call it a polar pen.
A polar pen?
Polar pen, like a Polaroid polar pen.
I was gonna say Pinaroid, but that sounds like an STD.
That does sound like that's too close to hemorrhoid.
It sounds like an antibiotic you take for an STD. Oh, I take Pinaroid for my gonorrhea.
I take Pinaroid because I have genital herpes.
My God.
Bring it back.
Well. Oh my God.
Codex Quill. See, this is great. And so you just all great things. All great things.
I saw the meme. I love it. Yes. That is exactly what Applebottom, how he would handle that situation. Yeah.
Okay, now I have no self-control. Let me go open Lauren's Discord.
Do it. That was like one of my favorite vines.
Alright, then we go over here to Blacksmith. And half of drawing is erasing. Vibes. Love it.
Great t-shirt.
There's only one thing worse than a murderer. Child murderer. Boom. A child.
Ooh, I would also love to do a Dishonored tabletop art. There's just so many different ones I would love to do.
Dishonored?
Yes. Did you know that? And the Dishonored tabletop RPG book is actually rated really, really highly.
I feel like Dishonored is really similar to Malifaux.
Through the Breach. It is. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't like. Those are just one of the ones that I'm interested in. The one that I'm super interested in right now is The Witcher. Of course, I'm super into The Witcher right now.
Okay, I'm here to say that Dishonored is Malifaux, but after Malifaux has taken over the world. So like Dishonored is what Malifaux will become, because eventually magic is going to make it out of the breach or whatever. It's going to move itself across the breach into the regular Earth world, and that's when it will become Dishonored.
I can't even remember the name of the city in Dishonored. All I remember is the rat plague, the terrifying rat plague.
Let me get IT on this.
The hordes of rats would just like consume bodies.
So it was
and
Vermintide.
people.
Yes.
Dunwall! Thank you, Polynym.
Dunwall.
Dunwall.
Perfect.
Dunwall.
Perfect. I can confirm. IT says yes, Dunwall.
It was a good game, though. I enjoyed the first game and the second game. I think I liked the second game better than the first one. I can't remember.
Wait, what?
What do you mean, wait, what?
What'd you say? You said...
Oh, for all the since we're on the topic of Dishonored, Levi is actually inspired by
The Outsider.
The Outsider from...
Levi gives me...
Levi is actually inspired by The Outsider from Dishonored.
bad vibes.
What?
Oh, Danielle, you designed that shirt? That's awesome.
Yeah.
It looks like something out of out of a store. It looks awesome. Great job.
She's a multi-talented person. Yes.
Knitting, t-shirts.
You're also
Like,
talented.
the apparel game is strong.
It truly is.
Doom, 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 doom.
Super creative.
Finn theories, Meave theories, all the theories. We're here for them.
We need to start another room. It's just like the yarn board.
Oh my gosh. That's a great idea. A new room, like
We have so many.
a new room, just like the theories room.
Okay, it's a theory
In
one.
Discord. Yeah.
It's a wild, it's just called the spaghetti walls.
Let's get
It's like, all right,
conspiracy theories.
we'll call it Charlie's yarn wall.
Charlie's
And-
yarn wall.
Yes.
Oh no. Never mind that.
I was kind of here for the all red situation.
No murder.
What if that little squiggly circle that comes off Mountain's cheek right now is just dripping red down onto his massive hands?
You're just determined to make my son a murderer.
Look, he has strangling hands right now.
No.
Look at those. Like
has
he's gonna
hugging
win.
Hands.
He has what?
He has hugging hands.
Hugging hands.
Yeah.
Just an update, everyone. Our Kickstarter is currently at 66,000. We only have 17 Quest Giver early birds left out of 500.
And so if you have not gotten our digital copy of Stargazer's Guide to Roy, you should go get it. I'm gonna put it in the chat because
We also only have 4 Weaver of Fate tiers left out of 25.
true, and they might all disappear very, very quickly. So, spoiler for everyone who doesn't know, if you've seen the show High Rollers, we are being featured on that programming Sunday at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time, 5 o'clock Great Britain time. You can see all of our stuff and what we do there. And they'll talk a little bit about it. We're just advertising the episodes. You can go check them out, watch Mark Humes and the Heroes campaign and everything that they do. But we'll be over there this Sunday.
Also, I don't know how much we're allowed to talk about it just yet, Daniel, but we do have a super cool, if you've already backed the campaign, or you're going to be getting something super cool.
And it's all of us. We are coming directly to each of your houses.
Yeah, it's going to take like 3 years, but we're spending 2 days with everybody.
Oh my god.
It's going to take so long, but you know, it's worth
you don't
it.
have to worry about putting us up.
No.
It's fine. We'll sleep in our cars.
Yeah.
Well, but you guys will be getting some really cool downloadable soon. I might post a sneak peek because I'm in the middle of putting it together right now. I might post a sneak peek to it to the Discord in our secret corridor.
Yeah.
But it's a very cool download that you guys are going to be getting in addition to everything else that you are already getting.
Yeah, it's dope. Super cool idea. And we have another thing coming up too, but we can't tell anything about that, what it is, but it's going to be fun. Charlie's
may or may not, yet again, be all of us coming to your houses.
I love that. That's the go-to.
Nicholas got some theories on Finn over here.
I have theories on Finn too. All of them involve him being a liar.
You said the same thing about Esperise too.
Those are not theories anymore. Esperise just is. Esperise is just a liar, 100%. Like, we don't know anything about Esperise. I'm not even sure that's her true name. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not.
So we're gonna get to like the third act of the Disney Channel movie where she admits that she lied about her family to seem cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Like Camp Rock.
Yeah. Like, my real mom is basically the janitor.
I think her mom was the cook, or was she the janitor? Or I can't remember.
She was the cook.
Mitchie. I'm ashamed that I know that.
We all remember Camp Rock.
Yes. I mean, it had some good Bakken songs, though. Well, I think maybe just one. It was just the, you're the missing piece. I need the song inside of me. I need to find you.
Disney Channel, please don't take our stream down.
We should all do the Camp Rock march from the second movie. I don't know. I don't think
No. I still feel the shame from that radiating through the decades, just hitting me straight in the face.
What is Camp Rock?
It was the attempt to recapture that High School Musical.
Because High School Musical did so well, I think, and they were trying to, Bob Iger with the whole synergy thing that he had preached about. No, it wasn't Bob Iger at the time. It was Michael Eisner. I don't know. Anyways, synergy. My point is synergy. They always try to get on the synergy train. If one thing works, we're going to try to snowball it into another thing.
We're going to make so much money.
I don't want to start rumors about Bob Iger or anything, but
do it.
I understand that in Wall Street and stock circles, that the people who work in those sorts of areas think he is ruthless.
Bob Iger?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm. They think that he is aggressive and ruthless. Like those people who are like all kind of Wall Street and stock executives, they think he's a tough nut to crack. And he's a little bit too aggressive, yeah.
He's a wombat, that one.
Yeah.
He's no. He's whatever that. He's that bird. Whatever. What's that bird?
The cassowary.
Cassowary.
I don't want him to be that cool.
He's the gray bird, the ugly bird.
Oh no, he can't be that cute.
You think that you know what bird I'm talking about, right? It's the ugly gray bird.
There are no ugly birds.
It's titled like it is apparently titled like one of the top ugliest birds alive. It's
Is it a guinea?
It's a gray bird. There it is. It's a shoebill.
A shoe? No. Okay, yeah, he can be a shoebill.
All right, let me go.
This is just something that I do. I've in the past I just look up top ugly animals.
Shoebill.
Northern bald ibis is pretty unattractive as well.
It's like a pelican.
It looks like it has leprosy.
Have you seen it from the front though?
And it looks like it has leprosy.
Shoebill, also known as whalehead, well-head stoke, shoe-billed stork, stork-like bird.
Okay, turkey is number 5 on this list, so I don't know if I can trust it. But
as the ugliest bird,
as like number 5 is the
wrinkles are not ugly. Okay, that your list is ageist.
Featherless chickens? Is that really a thing?
You can pull the feathers off anything.
That are alive?
You heard me the first time.
Barbaric, Jen. Oh my god.
It's like, oh no! Why would there be featherless chickens? Doesn't even make sense.
Marabou stork, that one's up too.
Step out of cooking them.
Some of these birds I'm looking at look like their entire head looks like they have leprosy. It's horrifying. There's like this one, the Marabou stork. It definitely looks like just a terrifying old man with leprosy and hair and terrifying.
I definitely authorize this question, McBluff, and then I guess it makes sense there could be featherless chickens. But why? You know? I get hairless cats. Right? Because, like...
I want a Sphinx cat so bad.
Yeah. Because they're... I get hairless cats because there's, like, places where cats don't need as much hair, and... like, people have allergies and they've been domesticated for forever, but I guess chickens are domesticated too, but like they're not exactly pets. I guess they could be pets, but
fluffy chickens are, well, I don't know if they're as popular now to have as pets, but they were pretty popular for a while there.
Yeah. You would think that capitalism would have already gotten rid of all the feather on the chickens. Make it easier.
Maybe it's because of pollution that they're featherless. I don't know.
I just imagine that a lot of chickens would die.
Gallus domesticus featherlessicus.
I mean, where is IT? Featherless chicken. Oh my god, it's horrifying.
They're breeding. I don't know if this article is real. It says their breeding was initiated by an Israeli geneticist as a part of an experiment to breed chickens for hotter climates. The mutation occurred naturally in California over 50 years ago, and the original chicken was kept and bred. I don't know about this. This doesn't...
Why?
I don't know about this. This doesn't seem real.
Why must we play God this way? Chicken was fine.
Wasn't a featherless chicken the bird in the... I'm not sure how to say that. Diogenes?
Diogenes?
Diogenes? I don't know. Sounds Greek, doesn't it? Greek philosopher.
It's all Greek to me.
All right, I think I'm going to take a firm stance against featherless chickens because apparently it makes for less fatty meats because the animals live higher strung and more stressful lives, so they don't put on weight as much as other chickens do because their life is harder. And they're
People
like,
with anxiety.
they're basically like, yeah, I'm naked all the time, so I have anxiety, and it's bad for the chickens. And so I'm anti featherless chicken.
So these chickens were just stressed the fuck out.
Yeah. They're only stressed out because they're like, oh, wouldn't it be great if we could make more chickens for eating, like in warmer climates?
I wasn't aware that in warm climates there's just no chicken. I wasn't aware that in the South, have just never had a chicken. Too warm.
Too warm for
Too
chickens.
warm for chicken.
I believe that they're probably talking about raising chickens in like chicken houses, if you're familiar with that process.
Surface of the sun.
Yeah, so like it gets so much hotter in those.
It's like we could cool this building, or we could genetically breed the chicken
to have anxiety
withstand it.
feathers. So
like, which one am I willing to pay for?
Look, if we breed these chickens without feathers, then we can run the air conditioning half as much. And, which is just so messed up. And so this Ink and Lyre is a firm anti-featherless chickens brand. I want to make sure that that's very clear. We are pro, or we are anti, and
relaxed chickens.
Yeah, we're pro relaxed chickens. We're anti animal cruelty, and I can say that with significant confidence.
Got a question from McBluff to Rayna.
Hey.
It says,
what's up?
Praeria and Abathel both seem like agents of chaos, in a sense. For Praeria, though, it's less of being a direct mischief maker like Abathel. How do you balance your awesome humor and keep it at a good level?
Keep like the chaos?
Yeah, you're the chaos at a high level, and the humor in your characters just good in general, while chaos reigns.
I feel like it's all about just really having a good grasp on your character's motivations. It's like you said, they're both agents of chaos, but in different ways for different reasons, because they have different, I guess, end goals. Abathel is more free. She's just having a good time. Whatever that means for anyone around her. And that's where her chaos comes from. It's just kind of a fun chaos. And Praeria is usually trying to fix something. She's usually trying to accomplish a goal, no matter how that happens, and that's usually shenanigans. So, I'm not even sure if I'm answering the question, but yeah, I feel like having a good grasp on character motivation and who your character is and why they do certain things, and everything else just kind of flows.
Mm-hmm.
That's the wrong color.
Yeah, I think that answers the question. Comes close, anyway. You know what? I love the way Mountain is looking now. He is he's far. He doesn't look so much like Abyssal Death anymore, and definitely checks out.
He's a cute.
His little yellow sunflower eyes. Doom, 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 doom. Mm-hmm.
Pinkity, pinkity, drinkity.
The gray suit.
I do not know Drawfee, but it sounds very interesting. I will look into this.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, I am glad that I was able to give some kind of answer. I'm winging this makeup here.
Are you gonna rule the Feywild with the same kind of chaos?
I thought we were gonna have to up the chaos.
Praeria is the next BBEG in the next season of Fate's End after this campaign is over.
Most of the Feywild just completely loses their humanity. This is her Joker origin story.
I love
Oh my
it.
gosh.
An origin story.
I'm here for it. It's gonna be great.
How long have you been going? What time is it? Oh, fuck.
It is almost. It's 9:50. We are a little bit past our normal short rest time. Well, we're getting so close, and the colors coming in, and like, it's just adorable. But I mean, how long do you want to hang out tonight, Rayna?
Well, I'm good. I just didn't know. Just doing a quick time check. Orange. Yes.
I see that we have another question pending coming from McBluff for Lauren and I. I just really hope Samson doesn't die in the Feywild. That'd be so sad.
Finally gets home and he dies.
Mm-hmm. We get all the way back, done all this stuff, put Praeria on the throne, and Samson dies doing it.
Like a Greek tragedy.
So sad. Unbearably sad. I'll just be mad at Lauren for like 4 days.
There'll be so many ballads written.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Just know he is not allowed ballads.
No ballots for Samson. Who do you think would be the most? Who would be if someone who would cause the most grief if they died?
Wait, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
Party.
Like,
If it who in the party on Fate's End, if they died, who would it cause the most grief? Like
Finn is not allowed to die. So
the most total grief from the entire party.
oh, you mean like of everyone in the group?
Yeah.
If this chosen person died, everyone like the group would mourn them the most, like mourn them the hottest.
Who's gonna be
hottest.
who's gonna be the
Probably Finn.
who dying would make us the saddest? Is
Probably
it Finn?
He's our boy.
Probably
It would
Finn.
be sad if Samson died as well.
I feel like if Praeria died, it would cause the most overall grief.
I think everyone would be sad if anyone died in the group, but like I think Finn would break the most hearts, I think. Or it would hurt the most, I think.
Seems so young.
And
So
Finn's
funny
just
that.
kind of like along for the ride too. It's not like he's out here like Finn's
Like a
not
great
exactly out
destiny.
here. Yeah,
To fulfill through death.
yeah, and like Finn's not exactly out here like commanding and telling everybody what they need to do all the time. He's just kind of like, "Hey, I'm Finn, and that sounds like a good idea. Here's one idea. What do you guys think about that?" And then But it would it. I guess what I'm saying is that if Finn dies, it's probably one of our faults. You know?
Because as we have failed
Yeah.
everything, him especially.
We gave him too much responsibility, and it's our fault. It's like if you're babysitting someone and they die while you're watching.
Wow, Daniel.
Yeah.
And we hashtag McBluff's meme earlier.
You would resent that.
What McBluff's question? What would you imagine to be your favorite race and class? I would love to draw your D&D personas. My favorite class is Wizard. 100%.
Wizard. What race are you?
Role playing is that actually is a little bit. I'm not.
Hold on, let me get off this featherless chicken. Absolutely horrible.
That's so funny. Race.
Who would you be? Racing class. If your persona.
My persona. How specific are we getting here? Like, if it like
as specific as you want.
It's I think it's kind of between. Oh man. It's I like elves, I like Genasi, I like Azamars. Oh, how am I gonna choose a oh man. I also like Tritons too though. Tritons are pretty cool. But you know what? I think I say I like Tritons and I think they're pretty cool. If I'm thinking about my persona, because like I like to look at the beach, but I don't actually like the beach. I hate like sand gets everywhere. Like
okay,
even
Anakin.
You can. I was afraid somebody would make that reference, but it's true. Like you can try to avoid getting sand, as best you can, but it's gonna get everywhere. Like you could sit on a towel, not even go in the water, and somehow you'll still wind up back home with sand in your butt crack somehow. Like it just gets everywhere. It's fine. It finds a way. So I'm gonna say maybe
course and gets everything.
Thank you so much. It would be between an. Oh, man, this is hard. I would say probably between an Asmar and an elf. I hesitate to pick elf because I feel like that's so cliche,
What about a half-elf Azamar?
Wait. You mean like half-elf, half Azamar?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. So many people always think half-elves are just half-human, half-elf.
Yeah, no one gets creative.
Yeah, don't let those people into your creative circles. They always think the other half of the elf is human. Those people, they don't need to be a part of your storytelling.
It can be really fun, especially if like you take into like what was it? There's like a character building kind of thing, kind of like guidebook or something. And it's like okay, if you like mix races or whatever with different abilities and things, you have to like assign them certain like weaknesses, I guess, so it's not just incredibly OP for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to decide like what I guess what it means to be this new thing, and like I just think it's really fun to assign like weaknesses and stuff. Makes it more real, I guess, more fun, more personal.
I think my persona I think I would be. I would be a half orc paladin. I think if I was a D&D class,
You'd be a half orc.
half
What's
orc
What's
paladin.
your other half?
Hmm?
What's the other half?
Probably just human. Human, yeah. Half orc,
So that
half
we
human.
just drag people who do half human elves or whatever, and then just
Yeah, I did. It's like, oh, here I am. See, oh, you don't have. Okay, Zach. First of all, you don't have to be good to be a paladin. So take that for what it's worth. Secondly, yeah, half orc paladin. That's where I would. I think I'm gonna.
You'd
Where
have
I'd
to be
find myself.
good to be a paladin.
He straight up said that. He's like, oh, okay, that checks out, I guess.
I played Civ with you, Daniel. That's hilarious.
I mean, you were in the same game as me. I don't know if we were really playing against each other.
It's true. But if I wasn't married to you though, Daniel, I'm pretty sure that you would kill me on Civ, so
Okay. I keep telling you guys this. Like, I don't. When we play Civ, I try not to fight other like player empires, and everyone doesn't believe me. And y'all all just like, oh yeah, Daniel's about to kill me. Da da. No one believes me. So here's what happened. We played one game that was Game of Thrones themed, Civ, where you basically have to win via domination, and Zach and Brent conspired against me to form this.
oh my gosh, you about to light the chat up over there, Daniel.
Conspired against me.
You are about to light the chat up.
To do this, and they said, oh, we're gonna fight, we're gonna conspire and fight against Daniel, and they formed an alliance with me that I couldn't break, and then Brent walked all of his units up to my borders, even into my cities, because I couldn't stop him via alliance, and then well, like the end result was the alliance was eventually broken. Brent immediately declared war on me. I defended myself to the best of my ability, and then I walked over them all with fire and brimstone like I was Daenerys Targaryen. And then Lauren helped me out as well.
Samson vibes.
And then Lauren and I took over the remainder of the continent together. That's how I remember in its entirety, and I don't think I missed any details at all. It is possible that the North came down first and attacked Brent and took his cities, and then I offered him back to them. I offered him his own cities in return for something. I can't remember what it was.
In the Game of Thrones one, I was the one who was kicking everyone's butt because the sand snakes are way overpowered.
There's very little balance in this Game of Thrones mod. Yeah, Zach. Well, Zach, you were playing Highgarden. Your people are designed to pick flowers, so yeah.
They were harvest pillows.
I had the wildlings in the north on my side. Nothing could be done. Not known for their strength. Absolutely not. All you southerners down there can't do nothing with the north. I also had to deal with Mance Raider, who's coming down from north of the wall. Bit and arse. So that was bad too. I feel like I'm looking at Abathel and Mountain as if they were in Coco.
Yes. I think that's the goal.
Well, then success.
Love that movie. Remember. I'm gonna watch that. Immediately after.
Ooh.
Everyone here. Spider. So excited.
Well, it is about 10 o'clock. Should we, do you guys want to wrap this thing up?
Yeah,
I
think
can
that's
just like
good.
finish this later and post it.
I
I'll
love
post the
it.
finished product.
Yeah, so we'll get a finished product from this stream, potentially to the Discord here in a little while, or tomorrow, or whenever Rayna decides to get to where we need to be. Oh, the red flowers. That's such a good choice. I was wondering what the flower color was going to be.
Right.
I had serious concerns about it. I was like, what are we going to go with?
That
Proud.
was the last thing that Daniel was waiting for.
I've been sitting here the whole time like, what color is it going to be?
Wow.
Is it yellow? Is it going to be pink like Mountain's mushrooms? But now here we are. All right.
Red is more Dia de los Muertos.
Definitely. So, if you want to see more content like this, we'll be here every Friday at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time for short rest. Next week, we have something else on the agenda. I don't remember what it is, but it will be fun. You can find it at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Next time our show will be on stream is Monday, 7:30 Central Standard Time. You can catch the recap, and you can catch Fate's End, and you can catch everything that we do for Fate's End Homebrew. Yeah, you can see Mountain, you can see Samson, you can see Lauren DMing that show. It'll be super fun, all great things. 7:30 Central Standard Time on Monday. Tuesday is Twisted Veil, which is our Malifaux Through the Breach campaign. And it is a harrowing adventure right now. It's a tough goal of things for the whole party. And it could be the last episode for many people's lives. So tune in 8 o'clock Central Standard Time for Twisted Veil. And then on Wednesdays is Candlekeep, where this adorable little Abathale is, as they explore the various books. There's satyrs and fun and all kinds of cool stuff as we're working through Candlekeep Mysteries. That's at 7:30 Central Standard Time. Follow us at Ink and Lyre everywhere across all the socials. Go back our Kickstarter if you want to really support the show and get the awesome Stargazer's Guide to Aurora. It is a fantastic book, 250 pages, a setting. It is just very good, very good,
indescribably amazing.
It's terrific. It's terrific. It's some of the best work, and there's like 1,200 people who have backed the project by now that are going to get the chance to play in Stargazer's Guide to Aurora, to play in Aurora. Cool. Yeah, that we made, and a lot of people on this channel have worked on and wrote in, and we invented like 3 years ago when we started playing D&D for the first time, and now it's going to be in thousands of basements and living rooms and computer screens all across the world.
And again, we will be traveling to each of those basements and living rooms.
Yeah, each and every one.
Personally, I'm making this a thing.
Yeah, these are the facts. So go see that Kickstarter. We're very, very proud of it. It's definitely a labor of love and something that we're very, very proud of. So we're gonna send you all on a raid to somewhere to see someone and their art, skills, and whatnot. So thank you all so much. We will see you next time here at Ink and Lyre. Bye!